Hello everybody, I am Attila Tanner. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a brand new video of Next Stock. Since last report, I have some highlights to show from companies that did their reporting. Crowdstrike, for them, my target rate is $346. It's a 74% upside from where they were trading last. Snowflake, for them, my current target rate is $528, which is 42% higher than where we are at the moment. Salesforce is almost where it should be. $285 is my target. We have a 7% upside there. For Broadcom, my target rate is lower than where they are trading, 18% lower, and my target rate is $516. This is all computer generated based upon the quarterly results and their latest information we have from there. All right, let's go back to the regular reporting, and I'm going to start with the value stocks in the US, followed by dividend stock, growth stock, and pricey growth stocks in US and then Canada. We start with US market and the value stocks. JP Morgan is number 1, Bank of America is number 2, and Pfizer is number 3. Alibaba did a short entrance into this list during these 2 weeks, but they managed to drop out. During that time, their stock price had gone down as much, so their price to earning was favorable for entering the list. Dividends in the US market, Petro China is number 1, they did their reporting. AT&T is number 2. China Petroleum and Cameco Corporation is the newcomer that re-enters the list as spot number 3. Total Energies drops out. The growth stocks in the US market is unchanged. Moderna is number 1, Vroom is number 2, and Biohaven is number 3. Here we are comparing sales growth, ideally year over year if the company was around for that long, and also during that period we compare the stock price growth. So the companies with the most sales versus the stock price growth is listed here. All right, let's look at the pricey growth stock, and here we are looking at the reversed, basically the ones that has low sales growth, and while the stock price has been going up much more, ideally year over year, depending on if the company has been around that long. So Ford is number 1, General Motors is number 2. Both of them moves up one spot since Asana dropped out from the list after their report, and the stock price of Asana went down and they're no longer considered pricey. On spot number 3 we have Wells Fargo. They are a newcomer in this list, so their sales year over year did decline 2%, while the stock price doubled 97%. So that's the reason they are in this pricey list. That completes US market. Let's dive into the Canadian market, and we start with the value stocks there. Here, this one is all dominated by the Canadian banks. They all reported also recently. And Royalbank is number 1, TD Bank is number 2, and Bank of Nova Scotia is number 3. The dividend stocks in the Canadian market are also unchanged. Enbridge is number 1, Pembina Pipeline is number 2, and TC Energy is number 3. The growth stocks in the Canadian market are unchanged. Lightspeed is number 1, Air Canada is number 2, and ARC Resources is number 3. The pricey growth stocks in the Canadian market has one change. Cameco Corporation is still number 1, Show Communication moves up to spot number 2, and Loblaw is the newcomer, spot number 3. Their sales year over year was 2%, while the stock price grew 25%. Bank of Montreal, who was in the list before, drops out from the pricey list in Canada. All right, this completes the reporting for this time around. If you like the videos, please like and please subscribe so you don't miss out on when the next video comes out. If you have any feedback, questions, comments, please enter them in the comments below and I will try to answer it. And as always, before making investment decision, gather as much information as you can. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.